Good morning. This week's writing tip is about getting high quality critiques for your writing. My name is Michelle Thompson and I'm an academic and legal coach. I worked as a lawyer for many years, then in academia I still do, and as a coach. This has involved a lot of writing and I've learned a lot about it in the past decade. So every Friday about 10:30 I pass on what I know to you. My tip this week is about getting high quality writing critiques. This month, the theme for writing tips has been getting support for your writing. And the first in this series has been the importance of social writing. And then last week, we actually looked at getting accountability for your writing. In a way, editing is a form of accountability, and getting good critiques is part of that. So keep three things in mind as we think through getting critiques, right? Number one, that you're getting the kind of critique that you really want. Number two, that you have high quality people giving you critiques. And three, that you understand this is not personal. The critiques are not about you. This is a part of writing that can be very difficult, and it's a component that can actually hold us back, and then we decide that we don't like people to read our work. But if you're in law or academia, the purpose of our work is for people to read it. So we have to make sure that we're getting the best critique and taking advantage of this, otherwise we're going to catch 22. So be very clear with the person who's reading your work what kind of edit you want. That's my first step. Be clear about what kind of edit you want. What do I mean? We edit for many purposes, right? They can be structural. You can edit for argument, and you can do copy edits, and there are many more. So not everyone is good at all types of critique. So personally, I have someone in my life who's really great at copy edits. Fantastic. I don't give her critiques for structure or argument because she gets bogged down in the copy edits. She wonders why she doesn't see more of my work, and it's because when I'm working on other phases of my writing, I give that work to other people who are stronger at those kinds of edits, right? She's only good at one kind. She's on my roster for copy edits. So you want to make sure that you're also clear about what kind of edits you need when you give it to somebody, right? So when you receive your comments, you want to make sure they provide feedback on what you ask them for. And if they don't or can't, you're going to have to find someone else to do that particular kind of edit, right? Be very clear about this because it cuts down on the miscommunication, and that's the best way of handling this particular part of the process. Finally, know that edits are not about you personally. Don't personalize what people are saying about your writing, about who you are, right? Writing is a process. It's a promise too, I guess, but it's also a process. And most of that process is editing. The people who are editing your work should be commenting on that particular part of the process that you're showing them, right? These are thoughts about making your writing as strong as possible. And then the last thing I want to say is that you want to make sure that your editing team is a strong one, a really good team. It's related to the last tip, but this is not time for getting people on your list who drag you in the gutter and make you feel like crap about yourself, right? You should never have those people around you, or you have to reduce their role in your life. You also don't want perpetual cheerleaders. You need the real deal when you're getting edits on your work. You want to hear what needs to change, and you want thoughts on how to change it. You want thoughtful critique. So keep people on your editing roster who can actually do that for you. Critique and editing is actually a form of support for your writing, and you want to make sure that you're clear about what you want done in a given edit. You don't want to personalize the edits to yourself, and you want to have a crew of people who can provide you with the most thoughtful edits. So, if you have any questions about what I said, send me a note. I actually do editing as well, so if you're interested, send me a note and let me know what's up. Like the page if you like this video, and you can see this in other videos about writing, and you know when I'm doing them if you like the page. Finally, I'm going to put a link for my newsletter in the comments. I will be swift and sharp, and so long. Have a great weekend.